Is mayonnaise an instrument? Yes. You should do a video like this. I am. Sneaky links. I don't know what that is. TV shows. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariaagloriaa with 2 A's, like the batteries and my bra size before babies. Anyways, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel for those of you guys who are new. We have a good time here. I talk about makeup, I talk about skincare, shoes, fashion, and today we're also gonna add to the roster butt stuff. You'll see why. You'll see why. I had a completely different video idea planned out when I came into work today. Like, I was gonna just sit down and do a full face of a brand, but then I realized how much PR I have, and then I realized how much of an ungrateful little bee I would look if I didn't share these brands with you guys who have so generously sent me PR. And I was like, I'm gonna give my real opinion on them because that's just who I am as a person. Also, she's like a Capricorn, and she's like a January Capricorn, so she's like elite. And I want to give you guys as much value in my videos as I possibly can, because baby girl, is crazy what you deserve. Also, my whole job here is like to help you become like a whole woman and like really love yourself, and sometimes butt stuff is included in that. Or the show Lucifer, which I also got a comment on the Grammys. But anyways, anyhow, I was like, I'm going to not only give my opinions on the PR, but I'm also just gonna give my opinions IRL and answer some, well, you guys aren't asking me questions. You guys are just kind of asking me my opinions on stuff, and I'm here to deliver, and it's gonna be a great time. Besitos, besitos. We already did our brows and they're looking ferocious, like not in a good way, but like not in a bad way either. I think we should put more makeup on though to help this whole face out. I'm looking like the bad stages of puberty. I also changed chairs today, so please excuse. This is all the PR I have. I have a lot, guys. I have some from Pixie, Urban Decay. I got some from Evio Beauty, Koki, that one. We got some from Essence, and then we also have this really small package from Morphe. Do you guys understand like what a missed opportunity it is for Morphe to not call their brand Morph? Because Morph, isn't that like a synonym for transformation? And isn't that what makeup helps you do? Transform? So why not just call it Morph? Tengo preguntas y no tengo respuestas. You know what I mean? And in here, there's like a bunch of stuff. I think this is a magnet or some other science stuff. Anyways, this is the Morphe times Avani Greg. And she's a cute little hoe. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, she bad. We got a bunch of stuff in here. Like a bunch of cute little things. We got an eyeshadow palette. I think this is some eyeliner. I think this is another eyeliner. Did we get brochas? No? Yes? Maybe? We got luminous bronzer. We got luminous bronzer. And you wouldn't believe me if I told you, but a luminous bronzer. I think these are lipsticks and these are lip glosses. And then this is... Hello? This is a face body luminizer. But this eyeshadow palette is cute. Not necessarily what I'm looking for today, but she's cute. Let's pull up what you guys want me to have an opinion on, or what you guys want to hear my opinion on. See, I asked you guys on the Grammys. If you guys don't follow me on the Grammys, then bust down. Tatiana, what are you doing? Baby girl, what is you doing? So first one I see, my opinion on decaf coffee. It's so stupid. Like, what is even the point? But here's my thing, guys. For those of you guys who don't know me and haven't heard me talk about this before, because I'm pretty passionate about this on my channel, it's a hair flip. I personally don't get affected by caffeine. Like, I could have an espresso shot and take a 3-hour nap and be in a deep REM cycle. Or if it's hot coffee, it'll actually make me sleepy, because warm drinks just make me sleepy. If it's cold coffee, it'll absolutely do nothing for me. Like, coffee just tastes good. And when I see other people's reaction, like my man's, who's not my man's, but like that's totally my man's, he actually is caffeine sensitive. So caffeine like super affects him. So, I mean, I can understand why some people who have caffeine sensitivity have to drink decaf because he only drinks decaf. But like, if you guys get like cool bursts out of it and you guys get to have that fun experience, why not enjoy it? I don't understand the point of decaf coffee. Honestly, I only drink decaf coffee right now because I got a son and he's growing and I feed him out of my titilators, and I guess caffeine goes there sometimes. So I'm strict to decaf, but honestly, every cup of coffee I've ever had in my life has felt like a decaf coffee. So maybe not when it comes to the poops. It works for me there. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my Holy Frog Grand Amino Cushion Cream. This also came in PR. Some of this stuff, I'm not gonna lie, some of this stuff I did by myself because I didn't have a full face PR because we ain't there yet. We're trying to get more networking done. I literally almost rubbed my emotions off. I'm gonna go ahead and prime with my EVO Beauty Pore Perfect Primer Base. I actually get PR from EVO Beauty, but this is just a brand that I support and I love, so I'm not gonna lie. I actually purchased this one myself. Are you sealed? Yeah. This is supposed to be a pore perfecting base with a matte finish. We love that because we are in Northern California. For some reason, heat waves are like a thing and they're gross. So whatever is gonna keep us matte and least oily and least sweaty bits, I'm all for. Oh, we're pilling. That's adorable. Love it when we pill. We were able to get our little compadre out of its situation. This is the Avani Greg Woe Glow Face and Body Luminizer. I think I'm gonna try and use this as a wee bit of a primer. Why are you so disgruntled, dog? It's very shiny. Ugh. Next, best ice cream flavor. In my opinion, which is very humble in the way that I'm offering it to you, but also like if you're here watching my channel, clicking on these videos, then you wanted my opinion. So yeah, but without any shame and with all the pride and proudness in the world, Ben & Jerry's Strawberry Cheesecake. We can talk about it or we can fight about it. In the words of Cardi B. I'm gonna go ahead and spritz my face down. This actually I did get in PR too. This is the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. Next, butt stuff. Emma, thank you for asking. Honestly, go for it. I'm all for it. Just, I think if you're asking my opinion on like what to do or like what to expect, if it's like your first time with said hole, don't be tensed, relax. Lube is your like compadre, and enjoy the ride. But yeah, I'm all for it. I think it's great. Explore your body, every single hole of it. Yeah. Is it time for foundation? The foundation I'm going to be wearing is Nothing Matter. This is by Kiko Milano. I recently talked about this brand in a... What is up with all these little freaking aluminum condoms on all the products? I understand you guys want to keep me safe and stuff, but sometimes I just want to be a little hoe. I'm just going to go ahead and... because I think this is a mattifying foundation and to be H, I don't really know if this is really even my shade. I sure hope so though. This is the shade 4.5 Gold or whatever's, for those of you guys inquiring. Next, Handmaid's Tale. Don't fucking watch it. Just save yourself, save your emotions, save yourself from heartbreak, save yourself from just tears and liquids coming out of your face for no reason other than your own suffering. Just don't watch it. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. Hey, you want to know a show you shouldn't watch? The Handmaid's Tale. It's one of those things that it's like, should I perhaps watch The Handmaid's Tale? Perhaps not. It's a great show. If you want opinion on the show, beautiful. Honestly, probably one of the greatest shows out there. Beautifully made, beautifully written. The script, phenom. The actress, phenom. The story, phenom. Honestly, it's a movie. But I will never recommend it to anybody ever. When anybody ever asks me about it, I'm like, no. Like, don't watch it. There's no point. Because then you're gonna come at me after literally episode 1, 6 seconds in, and you're gonna be like, Gloria, why in the F did you make me watch this? And I'm gonna be like, first of all, I didn't make you watch anything, ma'am. That was all you're doing. I was just the vessel. But then you're gonna be real mad at me, like big mad. And I don't wanna like fight with you because I think fighting is gross and fighting is honestly just ugly. So just let's save you the tears and save us the throwing of the paws. Just don't watch it. But honestly, like, it's a great show. Oh my God. Side note, about this foundation, it is matte. When she said nothing matte, no, like she was a full truther. This is a very matte foundation. Like it's a flat matte foundation. If this foundation were to be a chest, it would be mine. Like flat, matte, butt stuff, more butt stuff. I'm for it. Circumcision. Huh. It's weird that you're asking me about that, because last time I checked, I'm a woman. I've never had to deal with a circumcision of my own. I feel like you're asking me like if I believe in like children being circumcised. I've always had an opinion about this, even though I've never had a weenie. Honestly, guys, I have always stood with it depends on the dad. So I always knew that if I had a son, my stance on circumcision was going to be determined by if my partner was circumcised, then I would want my son to obviously be circumcised. And honestly, that is more of an area I think for the father, if they are in their son's life, or if their father figure is playing like an active role in their life, because I don't know how to care for a circumcised one, let alone an uncircumcised, and that's not my area of expertise. So I'm gonna let it up to, again, the person with the situation. You know, I got digital cable, they got some satellite TV going on type of stuff, and I only know how to care for my box. They know how to deal with their antenna. So I think my stance is, if their dad is, then my son is. If their father isn't, then my son isn't. I said what I said. Let's go ahead and move on to eyeshadow. Like I was saying, I think the Avani Greg, honestly, like, baby girl, you really did the damn thing. You really did. Like this baddie, whole baddie. I actually wanted to do a more nude look because last video I did, we were colorful in all sorts of directions and I loved it. But I'm back to get into my nudes. Also, my opinion on nudes, I love them. Oh my gosh. Send me all of the nudes always, please. I'm talking to makeup brands, by the way. But if you're talking about those kind of nudes, be safe about them. And unless you're married and committed to the one, crop your face out, ma. Be freaking smart about it. But if you're like talking about like sending like nudes to friends, like being like, hey, do my boobs look good? Or like, hey, like, does this look okay to you? I'm all for it. I think that everybody should have like that tight group of girls to be like, hey, does this look okay? Does this look weird? Does this look norm? Does this look not correct? You know, how is my digital cable box looking to you? I love that. I think we should all have that group of friends, that group of women, just to kind of feel that support, because not all of us had big sisters growing up. I definitely did. That bitch, my second mom, but not everybody has that big sister. And that's why I take my job here on YouTube so seriously, because I get a lot of comments on like, hey, I don't have a big sister and I really see you as my big sister. Like, you help me by answering a lot of questions that I have that I can't necessarily go to like a sister for, or even like an older cousin. I love that for me and for you guys. I honestly want to make a video where like I literally title it like, let me be your big sister, where I ask you guys questions, or you guys ask me questions that you are dying to hear like honest opinions on, and I give you like my wholehearted truth advice piece or whatever. But let me know if you guys would be interested in that, because I'd be all about that. Let me know if you guys are interested though, because obviously I'm not gonna put up content you guys like don't want to see, so just let me know. I am gonna go ahead and use the Naked Urban Decay Wild West palette. This I've had in that PR box over there for a minute, and honestly, I forgot I had it. I'm horrible. Urban Decay did send this to me and I'm so very grateful for you guys, Urban Decay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and tape my face up. Fast and the Furious. Okay, you guys literally asked for this one. The Fast and the Furious movie franchise. Please just fucking stop. Just stop. Just stop. Fast and the Furious 1 was good. Fast and the Furious 2, trash. Fast and the Furious 3, jail. 5, 6, 7, and 8 might as well have been titled Stop Beating a Fucking Dead Horse. Oh my god, like, I'm so hot about this subject, you guys have no idea. Like, number 1 was the titties, about street racing, and at the end there was a love story, and there was a brother that was overprotective, and then there was a dude that was a cop but wasn't a cop, and then he turned out to be Paul Walker. And then now The Rock is in it, you know, and John Cena. all of a sudden. Also, they're pulling safes out of banks or some shit, and they're jumping out of helicopters in their cars, and then somebody fucking died. But no. She didn't die. She got shot in the face, but she didn't freaking die at the end of the day. What type of soap opera motherfucking zombie land bullshit is that? She just came back from the dead. Like, she's not dead. She came back from the dead. Oh, but like she lost her memory. Oh, but like they went to the funeral, but like she was never buried. Okay, like honestly, I think that some people just need to grow out of their Hot Wheel face and stop putting cameras in front of them. Okay, like I understand that a lot of people like these movies. I understand that a lot of people are freaking hot about these movies. I don't like them. There, let's go ahead and get in here though. I actually am just going to quickly test out the Morphe one because I did use some concealer on my eyeballs. I really thought that I had a lighter shade, but it turns out like it wasn't as light. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this white one just to kind of set the concealer so nothing can skip. The appropriate age to start dating. Please ask your parents about that after watching this video. Don't go by what I say. Please don't get me in trouble with your rants like that, please. I think that the appropriate age to start dating, I would say like officially I wasn't allowed to start dating until I was 17 years old, which is very late I guess to some people, because I literally went to middle school and B's were allowed to have boyfriends. I don't understand that at all, to be honest with you. I think middle school is V young, but I think high school, I'm gonna say high school. I know high school isn't a specific age. It's typically 14 through 18. I don't know about some of y'all freaking Mensa IQ people out there that just be skipping grades. I'm not talking to you, but I would say high school, talk to your parents, don't be stupid, although we all are. By the way, I'm grabbing Spur first and using this as my transition color. Wrinkles, oh, baby girl, wrinkles, gray hairs. You know what else comes along with that? Fucking wisdom, dog. I honestly don't know why people are so afraid of aging. Like, I really don't. And like, it's in the bloodline. Like, I got a grandma who, that bitch has been 65 since I was a sperm. Like, she's been lying about her age for years. And you ask her, hey, how old are you? I'm 65 with one foot in the grave. She's full of liar. And I don't understand, like I don't understand why people also freak out about gray hairs. I don't get it. I think aging is such a beautiful thing. By the way, I'm using Loretto. I think wrinkles, if you can prevent them, I mean, I kind of understand why some women really want to take care of their skin. I love that because I love that you are taking care of yourself. But I don't want you guys to ever live your life based off of fear. And if you are taking care of yourself because you are fearful of wrinkles, baby girl, you manifest what you feel, you create your life. If you think about wrinkles and worry about wrinkles, then you know what you're gonna have served to you on a silver platter everywhere on your face? Wrinkles. Whiskey. Moving on to Pony Up. For my ojito, I don't know if I want to keep going matte. No, you know what? We're gonna go Cowboy Rick. So we're not gonna go with matte, okay? We're gonna go with Rick. That's such a cute name. Isn't there a movie called White Boy Rick? Is that where they got their idea? With the Matthew McConaughey? The show Lucifer, personally, I've never seen it. Personally, I'm also not very curious to see it. My very close friend is a big fan of that show, actually. And fun fact, she actually wanted to name her son after the show. She wanted to name her son Lucifer. She's honestly, like, she's a great person. People minding their own damn business. Oh my God. Literally like my favorite thing on the planet. Do more of that. I'm honestly not trying to sound rude, but for all my introverts out there, for all the people who love to have a life that is just like very private, because that's how they mentally stay sane, because that's how they feel most comfortable. Again, not just mentally, but emotionally, it's how they feel safe. safe, it's how they thrive. We have to mind those people so much more, because I get that we live in a world where people are like, oh my gosh, like everybody wants to be famous and everybody wants everybody to be in their business and all that stuff. Like, I get it. I get that that's the world that we live in, but I think that there's also some people who suffer because of that, and it's not what everybody always wants. And I'm a firm believer that some opinions just they're better left unsaid, because they're hurtful, because they're rude, because they're passive aggressive, because they're just downright spiteful, and there's no need. There's just no need. Okay, real quick, my opinion on the freaking Morphe eyeliners. Black one, the dopest. The red one, what in the actual F-ing F? Se quebró way. Anywho, concealer. For concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and use this RCMA palette that I bought. I'm not even gonna front with you, Nelly. Is that who's saying that song? I actually bought this palette myself like a year ago. This palette is old, but she handles well in the packaging. And honestly, like, they start expiring like once oxygen and like you touch them, right? So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and mix a couple of shades. Ooh, she's V creamy. I should probably remove my tape. Stupid. I'm just gonna use my fingers because sometimes your fingers are better. Hot take, I know. Social media. Honestly, like, I do love it. I enjoy it a lot. And honestly, like, it's my job. It's literally my bread and butter. Also, bread and butter, ugh. But social media, honestly, it's all about the balance. And I'm not even trying to be like funny about that. Like, it really is all about the balance. Don't let it take over your life. Don't let it be your whole reason for existence. Don't let it be the make all break all for your appearance, your self-confidence, your self-worth, your self-love. It is honestly not all it's cut out to be. I'm gonna tell you guys that much right now. I'm gonna be real deep with you. Honestly, it's the most abundant, loneliest place. Again, if you don't set those boundaries and you don't take care of you first, mentally, emotionally, physically, but it's also like such a wonderful thing. I'm so grateful to it because it keeps me home with my kids. I work for myself, so I, again, can control my hours, my pay, basically, everything and anything. Like, it's such a great time that we live in, that I can honestly work from home and be supporting my family and I can provide, you know what I'm saying? But literally just this weekend, I went through like the worst burnout probably that I've ever experienced. I think it was a mixture of coming back from maternity leave and missing work so much. Like, don't get me wrong, I love being at home and spending time with my kids, especially with my newborn son. Like, that time was very special to me. By the way, I'm gonna go into this powder from Neutrogena. This is a shine control powder. I actually bought this myself. BT dubs, hello. Like I was saying, that time, that quality time I spent at home, like I don't ever want to take that back, guys. Like, I really did thoroughly enjoy that, and I'm so glad that I did that. I'm so glad that I got to spend that quality time at home. But I missed work. I missed work so much. As much as being a mom feeds me, like, my work also feeds me. So coming back to work was something that I felt like I needed, but I hit the ground running, I think, way too fast, and I think it overwhelmed me that I did feel a creative like block, and I was so burnt out by like week 2 of coming back to work. It took a toll on me emotionally. Like, filming was really hard. Posting on Instagram was like, I hated it for a second, and that's when I realized, like, I have to set my boundaries. I have to have a day where I literally just have a breather completely from social media. I don't post anything on my stories. I literally just take time for me, myself, and I. And those days, I literally spend an hour by myself. Sometimes 2. I'm not with anybody. That's gonna sound real selfish, but I'm gonna be real with you guys. Real was what you wanted when you came to this channel. I'm sorry, but like, not motherfucking sorry. Like I was saying, I carve out at least 2 hours to myself where I literally just go grab a coffee, go walk around a bookstore, go walk around a thrift store, go just take a walk in a park, and I just recharge by myself. I am heavily introverted. That is how I recharge, by myself. And then I can come back and know that I'm in a better, more positive state to be a mom, to be a wife, to be a good energy in my household, because what's the point of always being around my family, being miserable and giving them that energy? I would rather give them quality me. And for me to be high quality me, again, I have to take time for myself. I have to take that break from social media. I have to take a break from almost anything and just recharge. By the way, I'm gonna use the Koki foundation. This is their new pressed powder foundation. I got 2 shades. This was PR and this was sent to me. I got the shade Golden Tan and Sand. I don't know which shade I'm going to go in with. I don't want to use a shade that's too dark. So I think I'm gonna go in with Golden Tan because Sand be looking a little bit more dark. And this is supposed to give us a poreless effect, which we're all for these days. Love that journey for us. And I also don't want to do too much because we already have that foundation on. But TBH, as matte and as thick as that foundation was, because she was thicker than a Snicker, that broad, she wasn't that full coverage, which I kind of, because the eyes are so heavy, I feel like I need a more full coverage look. Somebody actually wants to know how I feel personally that my man hasn't proposed to me. My opinion on the fact that it's been 2 years and I don't even know what freaking phalange it is. Honestly guys, I don't care. I don't care. I'm so happy in my relationship and I don't think you guys understand. We have been, at least in his eyes, it took me a while to get there, but at least in his eyes, like, we've been married since I said yes to him. The second I said yes to being his girlfriend, I was already his wife. And he has reassured me and showed me, and like, I mean, really shown me that I'm his wife. Like, I can't even call him my boyfriend. Like, he literally gets upset. He'll be like, no, like, I'm your husband. Like, we're married. Like, this is a marriage thing. I remember we took a trip to LA, literally a week, I think, after we became official, and I said yes to being his girlfriend. And he was like, we should come down, because he used to live in LA. He was like, we should come down. I want to introduce you to some of my friends. And I remember I was like, I still got to work. I got a kid. Like, I can't, you know, just freely come down here all the time. Like, you have the freedom to. And he was like, like, we're married. Where I go, you go. If you're not coming down with me, there's no point in me taking a vacation by myself if my wife isn't with me. Like, I've been his wife since I said yes to being his girlfriend. And it's always been an us. It's always been a we. He doesn't make decisions without me. He never has. Like, and that's how I see it too. We talk about everything. We share literally everything. Like, it's a marriage. Fuck a certificate. What we have is more real than anything. We also just had a baby, so we got each other for literally there's nothing more permanent than a baby. So yeah, he made an honest woman out of me without the paper. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to bronzer. So I have these again from the Morphe times Avani Gray. This one's too dark. No, this one might be it. Also, maybe, no, not this one. This one is in Vacation or Cali. Do you have 2 names? Are you a Ricky Bobby situation? I don't understand the point of making a bronzer so pinche sparkly. Why? Honestly, that is not bussin'. I really didn't like this bronzer for all over the face, guys. I think I'm gonna use it as like a bronzer topper. So now we're gonna do even más with the bronzing situation. Pero like, anyways, I'm just gonna use this Kiko Milano bronzer to bronze up my face because it's matte and I need a matte bronzer for this situation. I feel like I've been here for hours. Hello. Plastic surgery. I'm all for it. Not for me personally. Like, the only thing I would ever get done on myself is I would absolutely 100% get my boobs done. I really want to because I used to have them, and then I gave birth to my daughter. She was a thirsty baby, and she left me with literally like no more boobaloos. Like, boobaloos gone, and almost like negative boobaloos. And I miss my boobs. Like, I miss my high school perky little boobies. I really do. And if I were ever to when I get my boobs done, I'll for sure let you guys know, because I don't think that you should be ashamed of it ever. Like, loud and proud, like, yeah, God gave me this, but God also gave me the funds to do this. So I'm gonna be proud regards. But for those of you out there who want to get your boobs done, your butt done, your thighs done, your knees done, honestly, your knees I understand, because like, if you could be taller, like, why not be taller, you know? I think that a woman's body is hers and only hers, and the only people that should have an opinion or a decision on it is only her. And no, I'm not just talking about plastic surgery. I got this PR package from Pixi. This is the Pixi On The Glow Blush Tinted Moisture Stick. This is what I'm going to use as my bronzer today, if I can get it open. And I think I'm going to mix these two because I love mixing my blushes. How cute is this PR package? Pixi has been sending me PR for years, guys, since I was like a little baby meadow in this whole social media gang. And I'm just so grateful for them because they've continuously been supporting this channel. I just love them. Thank you so much, Pixi. I literally love you. I'm gonna go ahead and just warm it up on the back of my hand, and I'm also gonna mix it on the back of my hand. By the way, this is how I like to apply my cream blushes, is I like to warm it up on the back of my hand, then I go in with a brush or a beauty blender, whatever the pinche F. Today I'm gonna go in with a brush and just literally do this little number. I know a lot of you guys are afraid of cream blushes. I get it. I was right there with you, ma. I was like, cream after powder and all that garbage got me 3.14 times effed up. But honestly, it's actually not that scary once you get the hang of it and really practice with it. Before I even applied my cream, to set down the powder so it wouldn't attach too much to the powders, I got my face a wee bit damp with my setting spray. So that's a little hack I'm gonna pass on to you guys. Big sis Mariaagloriaa coming in clutch. Also, by the way, this foundation powder, she's cute. She really did leave me quite the poreless. Shout out to Fleur and Juicy. Oh, she keep it juicy. She eat that lunch. Love it. They're really good blushes. Bees, we gotta save them. Hashtag save the bees. I don't even like honey, you guys, but we gotta save. I saw a video of what would happen if bees went extinct. Extinct. We gotta save them. So I noticed that I didn't do the bottom part of my eyes, and I apologize. So I just went ahead and quickly ran through that. Like I'm trying to run through all these comments. You guys really went hard. You guys really want to know my opinions on stuff. Thank you. My thoughts on LGBTQI+. Did I get all them correct? And or gay marriage. First of all, this is so weird that this is still such a controversial thing when literally like love is love. It honestly, it baffles me. It's so confusing. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some highlight. For highlight, I'm gonna use a Firefly foiled pigment, which is not technically a highlight, but bug it up, break the rules. Literally like love is love, bug it up, break the rules. We'll get there. We'll get there. But I'm gonna use this as highlight on my face, or I'm gonna try to. This stuff is crazy pigmented, guys. It's Makeup Geek and she only knows how to make pigmented-ish. First of all, super pretty. Oh, gag me, living my fullest freaking fantasy. And boom. Did I just blind you guys? Good. Literally all for it, and I don't understand why anybody would be against it, because number one, it's not your relationship. If it bothers you so much, then simply just don't do it. It's not your home, it's not your house, it's not your butthole. Hashtag butt stuff we love. Literally no hair off your ass to let somebody else live happily ever after and live and enjoy their life, that baby girl. It's crazy what they deserve. Love should not be hard, but it is. Why make it harder on some people? I don't understand. I think more people just need to mind their own business and understand that, hey, if it bothers you so much, just don't bring it in your house. If you don't like it, then you just don't do it. Like, okay, I don't like creamsicles. I think creamsicles are fucking gross. So you know what I do? I don't buy them. I don't buy creamsicles. I don't eat them. I don't entertain, like I just don't. But I'm not gonna boycott my local Safeway for carrying creamsicles. I'm not going to walk into my neighbor's house and call them out for like them creamsicles because it's their house. And just because I don't like creamsicles doesn't mean they can't have them in their house. I'm not going to bash anybody who enjoys the creamsicle because it's their opinion. It's their choice. And if eating creamsicles all day long brings them joy, I want that. I want people to be happy and live with joy and not regret anything in their life and know that they deserve absolutely everything that is great on this planet, on this earth. And for some people, creamsicles are that greatness and they are that one. If anything, I'm going to support creamsicles with all I got. Maybe not partake because it's not my thing, but you know what, stripper? The earth doesn't revolve around me and my opinions about creamsicles. I don't understand the level of narcissist and entitlement you have to want to take something so pure away from someone just because you don't like it. I don't understand, and I never will. But did you guys get the euphemism? I hope I didn't offend anybody. And if I did, just know that I meant it with all the love in my heart and all the honesty. And by the way, I don't think creamsicles and my little rainbow babies are the same. Like, I don't think my rainbow babies are gross in any way, shape, or form. You guys are beautiful and a gift to this world, and my heart is with you. I stand with you. I'm very much an ally. I want everybody in this world to be happy and to be able to love, and not just love because anybody can love, but I want you guys to openly be able to love and not be judged. And it's very gross. Honestly, it's gross to me that this again is even like a thing. Like, why is it such a big thing that it requires an opinion? Nobody has ever asked me like, hey, what do you think about straight people getting married? Like, that's not a controversial thing. We need to get to the point where gay marriage isn't a controversial thing either. I think the more we treat it like a controversial thing, it almost feeds the beast. It's in some sick, twisted way. I'm not for it. It's shitty. It's really shitty. I love you guys. And honestly, like, hashtag butt stuff. And I love you guys. And I love you guys. There. I said it. I love you. By the way, I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics lippies. I'm going to use Chai Tea Lip Liner. And I'm a Dancer liquid lipstick. This is honestly like such a gorgeous, gorgeous lip combination. But here's the thing. I really want to try these glosses. I want to try as much as I can out of this whole here. I know I missed the lipsticks. I think they're lipsticks. Oh my god. But I'm going to use the glosses. Also, guys, I just love a glossy lip. So I'm going to go ahead and use a Barely There lip gloss. Again, this is from Morphe Focaccia Bread. Fuck me up. So butt stuff is like here, right? Focaccia bread is like way over there. Give it to me all the time, day and night. Focaccia bread, focaccia me up. By the way, so the mascara that I'm going to use is the brand new Curl Princess mascara. So this is the Essence Lash Princess Curl and Volume Mascara. They added this to their line of mascaras, their princess line. And this one is supposed to be the one that holds a curl or whatever. I am all for it. This PR package is adorable. I love like the whole little comic book aesthetic, living the full fantasies. Hey, bitch. I feel like I was trying to burp a bebe. Affordable skincare. It's possible. It's out there. Don't let anybody try to convince you otherwise. We got brands like Good Molecules. Thank you. I'll go ahead and link Good Molecules down below. It's a brand that I love. It's a brand that I support. It's a brand that I'm literally all about because they have such great skincare and it's so affordable. I would literally go into podcast mode about them. Like, don't at me. If anything is a bussin', it's Good Molecules. Also, this mascara. Ooh. I was nervous about how this makeup was gonna turn out because I honestly, like, I'm really good at multitasking, but sometimes I just get really hot about subjects and I didn't know if my makeup was like gonna suffer from me like talking and doing my makeup. But I actually really love how my makeup turned out today. And my hair. Like, she's just having a good day, guys, and honestly, she really needed it. Because she hasn't been sleeping and last week was rough and I burnt my tongue this morning. It's been a week. But I really want to say thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for being here. I want you guys to know that I meant everything here with love. I know she got hot about some subjects and I know that we probably disagreed on some stuff and you probably feel the need to unsubscribe and not follow me and that's okay. I want you guys to know that that's very okay. It's not gonna hurt me as much as you think it is. And if I lose you because I don't like Fast and the Furious movies, I'm okay with that. I really am. No, but seriously guys, I love you, and I truthfully like wouldn't be here without you. But I want you guys to understand, like, my honesty is really why I feel that I'm here. And I know that it's not very welcome sometimes, or I know that sometimes you guys are like, no, we really want your honesty, and then I give you guys honesty, and then you're like, why are you so honest? It's how I roll here, guys. And I'm never gonna not be honest with you, and I'm never not gonna be 100% with you. I vowed when I started this journey that the person that you see here on camera, the person that you are watching, is the person that you are going to run into on this street. The person that you might run into at Target. Like, I'm not just here as a personality, I'm a real human being. And what you get here is 100% what you're gonna get if you were to meet me in real life, and the conversations you're gonna have. I want to create that authentic relationship with you, and know that I'm like, I really value our relationship, and I value the honesty that we have, like our repertoire back and forth. I'm honest when it comes to makeup, I'm honest when it comes to skincare, I'm honest when it comes to a lot of subjects, and I hope you guys are as okay with that as I would, you know, be with your stance on whatever. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys want me to do that like big sis type of video. I really have been thinking about doing it, and I think I am, whether you guys want it or not. Again, to help you guys out. I keep you guys in mind more than you will ever know. I really am here to help. Why do we get so deep out of nowhere? Like, gross. When it comes to the makeup, again, I had a great time. Most of these products were honestly bomb. I have no real complaints about any of them. I'm looking forward to playing with them more, if anything. And as always, I want you to remember today, tomorrow, but now in this second more than ever, baby girl, it's crazy what you deserve. But stuff or not.